What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another Vikings franchise gameplay. It's week number 3, and our Vikings are matched up against the Titans here. And before we get into the gameplay, we have a message here from our defensive coordinator who seems to be a little bit worried. He wants us to focus on a game day goal of limiting the Titans' rushing touchdowns to 1. Now, that's a bit of a stretch that he's asking for, in my opinion. I mean, the running back that we're going up against this week, I mean, he only led the NFL in rushing yards last year. So, and in Madden, he has the ability of freight train, and I think he also has the superstar ability of bulldozer. So, yeah, our defense and our front seven is definitely going to be tested this week. They have a huge task that's just been put on them by the defensive coordinator. We'll see if our guys can come through. Definitely going to need Danielle Hunter, Eric Kendricks, and all the guys just to really step up and show out this week. Really, I think we even focused our training this week on gap play, so really going to need our linebackers to fill. I think the key to stopping Derrick Henry, well, it's not even really a key. It's just really a hope and a prayer. But the best way to try to stop him is just to get him before he gets going. So try to meet him in the hole and just slow him down as much as possible. Maybe and just hope that your teammates around you are close enough to help you bring him down. But at the same time, I also think the best way is to stop the run and just see if we can make Ryan Tannehill pass the ball. And if we could force that to happen, I think we'd have a better chance, because I feel like the secondary is going to be the strength of this defense. If we could force Ryan Tannehill to throw the ball to A.J. Brown and Adam Humphries and those guys and try to make those guys beat us, which I hope he doesn't target A.J. Brown a lot, because A.J. Brown is really good, like really good. But that's the best, our best opportunity to come away with the win this week. But anyways, defense is playing hot so far. They only gave up 10 points in our week 2, which was technically our opening game, because we didn't get to play our week 1 game. So let's see if our guys are up to the task and can move on to 3-0 on the very, very young season. Starting things out on defense here, we're going to be kicking the ball off to the Titans. So it looks like we're going to be tested early. Never mind, we're not going to be tested early at all. We end up getting a big hit fumble off of the kickoff, the first kickoff of the game. 1st and 10 from the 23, taking a shot deep for Adam Thielen, and Cousins is lucky that one's not picked off. 2nd and 10, go back to, it looks like we're going back to Thielen. He's open in the corner. I could have sworn he toe tapped like 3-4 times, but apparently Madden says, nope, you didn't get a single foot down, and calls us out of bounds. 3rd down, I think that was Justin Jefferson that we connected with to get the first down there for us. 1st and 10, we go back to Jefferson, and he picks up a gain of 6 yards to the 4-yard line. Try to go right back to Jefferson again with a jet sweep, and Titans defense played that one pretty well. Only gained about 1 yard. 3rd and 3, try to hand things off to Dalvin Cook, and he's able to fall forward into the end zone, and we get a touchdown. We're right back to kicking the ball off. So I wasn't supposed to have the ball, but Madden blessed me with the hit stick fumble off of the kickoff, and we were able to turn it into points. So right off the bat, we're already starting with the lead. But now we're back to defense, and he's passing the ball. I mean, as long as he's passing the ball and that man Derrick Henry's not getting getting handoffs, I'm cool with it. If you want to throw the ball to Derrick Henry, I'm cool with it. Go ahead. As long as we can make sure that guy's on him, so he doesn't get ahead of steam and is able to run us over. I'm good. Anyway, 2nd and 9, we're able to stop Derrick Henry on his first carry, gains 1 yard. 2nd and 9, Tannehill throws the ball to Henry out of the backfield. Really lucky throw. He's able to throw out of a sack there. Still waiting. I don't think we had a first sack at all this season. I think we're still waiting on our first sack of the season. I don't remember. Comment down below if you've been following the series, because I honestly cannot remember if we've had a sack at all with these Vikings. Anyway, 2nd and 10 from the 49. Tannehill connects with Jonnu Smith, and Jonnu Smith gets ran into by Harrison Smith. Big hit there. Doesn't force a fumble. That would have been something for him to start his first 2 possessions off with 2 fumbles. Would have probably felt really bad for him. But anyways, Derrick Henry on a nice little run. Picks up the first down. 1st and 10. Tries to throw the ball to Derrick Henry. Well, actually, he just throws that one away. He felt the Ryan Tannehill was feeling the pressure. 2nd and 10. We met him in the hole. We met Derrick Henry in the hole. But he just shook off that hit like we were not even there. And picks up 5 yards. 3rd and 5, tries to take an end zone shot. The receiver actually caught the ball, but we're able to get a nice little pass break up there, and only surrender a field goal on the Titans. Technically their first offensive drive, but the second time that they possessed the ball. So 7-3 lead, putting Kirk Cousins back on the field. And now we actually got to put together a longer drive, see what we can do here. And on his first throw of the second drive, Kirk Cousins is intercepted by Adoree Jackson. So, I mean, I saw Adoree Jackson there. I just assumed that Kirk Cousins was going to be able to throw the ball over top of him. He didn't, and Adoree made us pay. 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line now. Looks like he's going to hand the ball off again. He is going to hand it off to Derrick Henry. This time we're able to stop him for a gain about 4 yards. Wow. Definitely thought they only got about 2 yards there. 2nd and 6 from the 9-yard line. Ryan Tannehill's making a lot of adjustments, making me think that he's throwing it. They are throwing it. I see the slants. I'm playing the slants. He's trying to scramble, and what? I don't know how he managed to get out of that. I thought that he was like sandwiched between 2 of our defensive tackles. Our linebacker even came up, and then I took some weird ass angle, and next thing I know, Ryan Tannehill's in the end zone. So cool. The first quarterback that ends up scoring a rushing touchdown on us is Ryan Tannehill. I mean, I guess it could be worse. It could have been Fitzmagic. Anyways, 1st and 10 after Justin Jefferson picks up a huge gain on the jet sweep. Kirk Cousins rolling out, looking for someone, can't find anybody. Tried to throw the ball away, but it was too late. End up taking the sack, losing 3 yards. 2nd and 13. We end up trying to hit a drag route. Ends up being dropped. 3rd and 13 from the 34-yard line. At least need to try to connect on something and get in the field goal range. And we throw up a prayer to Adam Thielen, and it is answered. Great aggressive catch there by Adam Thielen. Lucky aggressive catch, and we're down to the 8-yard line, or we were down to the 10-yard line. 2nd and 6, hand things off to Dalvin Cook, and we're right back into the end zone. Dalvin Cook with his second rushing touchdown on the day. Titans are down 4 points, 14-10 in the second quarter now. Ooh, another big hit, but no fumble this time. But there is a penalty, however, so we'll go ahead and accept that and have the Titans start back even further in their own on their own side of the field. 1st and 10, Tannehill looking to pass. Nobody's really open, trying to cover just any receivers coming back. And who is that? Corey Davis ends up coming back, and Tannehill finds him, connects for a first down. Big play there. Definitely thought that we had everything. We did have everything locked up, but we just couldn't get any pressure. I mean, welcome to Madden 21, the game where you can get no pressure at all. Oh, quick side note. In my Bears franchise, Khalil Mack has 0 sacks. So that just goes to show you that this game is freaking broken. Anyway, 2nd and 15. A little funky defense that I cooked up there, just because I started to learn his tendencies. We ended up taking away his options there, locked everything up pretty well. Tries to go to underneath, I think it was to Jonnu Smith, and Kendricks makes a beautiful open field tackle. 3rd and 15, and the freaking dig to A.J. Brown just kills us. He is lucky that he got hit when he threw, because that was going to be an interception there. 2nd and 10, pressure's coming, Tannehill's running. Now, if that were me and I did that same thing, they call that an intentional grounding. But, okay, like I said, Madden is broken this year. I don't understand it. Anyways, we end up forcing 3rd down, 3rd and 10. He ends up trying to take a deep shot. You don't want to test Harrison Smith too often. Harrison Smith has that in, reinforcements. Interceptions put him in the zone, so you don't want to test him too often. Anyways, 1st and 10 after we force the punt, try to run the ball with Dalvin Cook, because that has seemed to be working so far this week. 2nd and 9, end up hitting Adam Thielen. Probably should have waited for something else to open up on that run. Third and 5 looked like we had Dalvin Cook. We definitely did not have Dalvin Cook. We're lucky that was not a pick six, and we should be down 17-14. But he ended up dropping an interception there, and we ended up putting the ball away. First and 10. Oh God, he's handing the ball off to Derrick Henry again. Derrick Henry picks up a gain about 9, or no, well, no, more than 9. It was like 11, 12 yards. Because that's adds to his counter. I can't remember what it is. I think it's like 4 or 5 of those that he needs to get into the zone. I definitely do not want to see Derrick Henry in the zone at all. So we need to start sharpen up on defense and stop letting Derrick Henry run for 10 plus yards, because we do not want to see that man blinking at all. First and 10 from the 49-yard line. 50 seconds left in the half. And Tannehill gets hit as he's throws up a duck in the middle of the field that just falls harmlessly to the ground. And oh my God, that was Harrison Smith who hit him. Derrick Henry takes off for a gain, and now he's freaking blinking. Great. I had my enforcer on the field, my one lone enforcer, smack him, and he still just shrugged me off like I was nothing. Like, who are you? Anyway, second and 10 after, I guess that was a shot. Wait. And he lost yards, so Derrick Henry should be out of the zone now, right? Third and 12. But I think that's Derrick Henry still over there. He's got Derrick Henry at wide receiver, right? I think he had Derrick Henry at wide receiver, and he was open. He wasn't open, but I don't know. He shouldn't be blinking. That's the point. We end up forcing the field goal, have the lead so far. Just 16 seconds left in the half. 1 point lead, 14-13. I don't know why it was about to pull me out of the end zone there with Olabisi Johnson. Run him back and take the knee. First and 10. Try to take a deep shot just to see if we can get anything going before half. And we end up connecting with Adam Thielen. And now Adam Thielen is blinking. First and 10, we're going to go ahead and take a shot to Adam Thielen. He has doubled me. My opponent did not double him, and we end up drawing a pass interference on Logan Ryan. Puts us down at the 1-yard line, and from there, we're going to run slants, get in the end zone, and we end up getting blessed with points that we really probably shouldn't have had, but we end up getting Adam Thielen into the zone, and maybe got bailed out there with a bad throw by Kirk Cousins, because, I mean, if he would have thrown that a little bit better, there's no doubt in my mind Thielen would have had that touchdown, because he had double me activated. But anyways, 2nd and 3 coming out of halftime. We're taking another shot for Thielen and Logan Ryan again. Pass interference. We'll take that huge. That's a huge gain. That's a huge penalty. It's about a 30-yard penalty there. First and 10 after the penalty, we run jet sweep with Justin Jefferson. Pick up a gain of 5 yards. 2nd and 5 from the 27. We're going to go deep, and we connect with Thielen down to about the 7-yard line. First and 10 from there. We're going to try to get a little creative, run Wildcat with Dalvin Cook. And Dalvin has a hole. He ends up running into a blocker, though. If he probably wouldn't have ran into that guy, he might have got in. Staying tricky on the 2nd down. Go back to the Wildcat with Justin Jefferson this time. Unable to get anything. 3rd and goal. Definitely want to try to get into the end zone. And it's another pass interference. So 3 pass interference on 1 drive. Kept this thing going, and at this point, my opponent just had enough. He said, "You got it after this." The game basically gifted me 3 pass interferences. That last one is debatable. Should have been an interception. But anyways, we get the win. Our Vikings move on to 3-0 on the young season. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment, subscribe. So you don't miss the next uploads, and I will catch you guys next time.